Good morning. I hope you're all well. Day 4 and last day on some thoughts about the current guidance for public services on toilet use and so on. I think the first thing to say is that I really would like you to consider supporting the Good Law Project, who are running a very thorough campaign on protecting trans rights. Now, as they pointed out, the Supreme Court just completely ripped the Equality Act when they came up with this particular guidance. And in fact, not one trans person was consulted before any of this or even so took shape. The Good Law Project had to monitor the proceedings because there were a lot of legal problems with the document, certainly in its first draft. And therefore, I think what we've been seeing all along in a so-called democracy is that not all sides were listened to, and this whole legislation is basically not based on fact, but it's based on a particular narrative which a group of people are trying to peddle. Full stop. Secondly, I do not support in any sort of way violence against women. I totally respect their right to feel safe and to feel protected. I think my point has been that this particular legislation and an attack on trans people is not going to make women safer. Full stop, really. The problem is with people that look like me. The problem is with people that sound like me. That's where the danger comes from, not from trans people. And I think if you particularly want to understand my words as some sort of free guidance to people to do what they like or that to women to feel unsafe, that's not the point. I support trans people, do not support violence against women in any sort of way. I think that's very important to say at this stage. But lastly, again, I really do encourage you to go and check out the Good Law Project and the work that they do. I think they do fantastic work in trying to protect all our rights. And I think they're very thorough in what they do. And lastly, keep safe, keep well, look after each other, and remember, love always wins. Have a good rest of the day.